Okay, so we come back to carbon monoxide poisoning. They love to ask about this. They love to ask why carbon monoxide is poisonous. It's like almost always appear as a question for this topic. So you see down here, you have this person and this person takes in carbon monoxide and oxygen. Okay, so then oxygen and carbon monoxide will enter the bloodstream. So they come here. So the oxygen, the red thing here are the red blood cells. So the normal oxygen meets the red blood cell. The red blood cell will carry the oxygen and then move around, and that cell is bright red. Then if the carbon monoxide meets the red blood cell, so what happens is the carbon monoxide will combine with the hemoglobin to form this. Okay, keep spelling in check this one. So because the red blood cell has been contaminated and poisoned in this manner, so the hemoglobin in this red blood cell cannot carry any more oxygen. So that's why you see the oxygen gets turned away. So then with carbon monoxide poisoning, that means the red blood cell in your body all combined with the carbon monoxide. Then all of the red blood cell cannot function anymore. So then what happens is, right, the red blood cell cannot carry oxygen to the brain and many other parts of your body. Then the body will be short of oxygen, and then eventually the body will die. But of course, if it's small amounts of carbon monoxide, you probably get headaches, fatigue, and breathing difficulty. Death is possible if there's too much carbon monoxide. Then the second one is methane. What effect does methane have on the environment? Have you heard about this thing called greenhouse gas? Geography, lower sec geography.
Yeah.
So what happens is the heat will be trapped inside the atmosphere. So methane being a greenhouse gas, yeah, carbon dioxide also is a greenhouse gas. So carbon dioxide traps heat in the atmosphere, so it keeps the Earth's surface warm. Methane has more warming effect than carbon dioxide. That means methane traps more heat than carbon dioxide. So if we have a lot of methane in the Earth's atmosphere, it traps so much heat that the temperature on Earth will increase. So it's not something that we want. So methane causes greenhouse effect. Then the next one, we have this sulfur dioxide and oxides of nitrogen. They influence the environment in a similar way. So these two, right, they irritate the eyes, they irritate the lungs, and they cause breathing difficulty. So these two gases will also cause other kinds of sickness. So you have inflammation of the lungs, and then they also cause acid rain. So if you notice, this one also cause breathing difficulty. Then this cause breathing difficulty. Then most of this will cause breathing difficulty. So if they ever ask about what effect does particular air pollutant have on a person, then a simple answer could be cause breathing difficulty, because it happens across the board. Everyone seems to have or close to almost have breathing difficulty. So you can state that if you want to, if you cannot remember too many info. So unburned hydrocarbon will cause cancer. Then they will react with oxides of nitrogen, react with nitrogen dioxide to produce ozone. And ozone is the main component of photochemical smoke, which may appear in questions. The term photochemical smoke may appear in questions. Then ozone will cause irritation to the respiratory system. That means you have breathing difficulty, you have headache, you have fatigue. So those are the effects. So this is more details on acid rain. So if a rain is called acid rain, right, that means the pH value of the rainwater is very low. So it probably has a pH of 2 or 3 or 1. So if that kind of rainwater falls, then you have a lot of damage, because acid rain behaves like acid. So it will corrode a lot of things. So how you form acid rain is like this, mainly because of sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide. So sulfur dioxide will react with oxygen and water to form sulfuric acid. So likewise, nitrogen dioxide will do the same. Then these two are acidic oxides. They may ask you for the equation. They may. Then they will compare the acid rain and the normal rainwater. Normal rainwater is not at 7. The pH is below 7, a little bit below pH 7. So the acidity in the normal rainwater is because of dissolved carbon dioxide. Okay, this one you have to take note. And then after that, the effects of acid rain is all this. So it corrodes metal objects because acid reacts with metal. It damages buildings which is made out of limestone and marble, because acids react with carbonates to form carbon dioxide, salt, and water. Then it will damage forests by taking away nutrients. Then you also damage lakes and streams. So it's a lot of damage to everything. So if you want to reduce the effect of acid rain, so you have to remove sulfur from coal before you burn. Then international agreement, just ignore it. Then because it's not chemistry. Then the last one is to add lime to neutralize the acidity in water. So a lot, you see, a lot of the questions here, that potential questions you will get, right, is the regurgitation of this info.